Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 58th episode of the Console Goatmen.
Hello.
We're almost to 60. Can you believe it?
Wow.
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 So anyway, the topic on everybody's minds is two things: the Minecraft movie and the fact that Nikocado Avocado looks like Andrew Tate and Drake's love child. So, what should we talk about first?
The one that actually has stuff to talk about.
All right, so Nikocado Avocado is bald
that
AF.
was the wrong one. That was the wrong one.
I know it was. Okay. All right. So in episode 43 of this podcast, yes, I memorized. I talked about how Jason Momoa was Steve. I was wrong. I just want to put that out there.
I think that was a rumor before, so I don't think you were entirely wrong.
Anyway, okay, so Jason looks like he's Dora the Explorer, and then why are there these other three kids? Or well, actually, it's like, what is it? Like a big black woman, like two kids.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like this. It was like Finn Wolfhard ripoff, and then little girl who's like, "What a tool bag." And
see what sucks though is that girl was in Wednesday, and that show was good. How far she fell in the two things I've seen her in.
But yeah, man, not a good record for Jack Black lately, except for the Mario Bros. Movie. He's been in Borderlands now, so that's shit. And then the Minecraft movie, so that's shit. And then I think people said Kung Fu Panda 4 wasn't that good.
I don't know.
So I guess it's not. I guess.
I guess it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like as good as the other ones, you know.
Okay, but yeah, I don't. I'm sure I have, but I honestly couldn't tell you a single thing about a Kung Fu Panda movie. I don't think I ever really watched them.
You never watched those?
I never paid attention. I like them, but I never really paid attention to them either.
I'm sure when I was like a little kid, like someone like put them on because they were just that movie that like is like, oh, put on Kung Fu Panda, but I don't know if I ever like actively like sat down and watched it. Same thing with the Shrek movies. Like I know I've watched them, but I didn't like actively be like, I'm gonna watch Shrek, and then I watched it. Like,
I never really.
So I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you a single thing about them.
I mean, I feel you because there is that for me where I didn't know someone will put something on for me, and then I won't remember it, or even I'll just like go to somewhere that's actually meaningful, like Disneyland, and I won't remember it.
Yeah, and also, first of all,
but I remember
Steve. What the fuck is that?
Okay.
They put a. Well, I keep seeing the comment. They put a blue shirt on him and call it a day, and it's like that's so accurate. And he literally had to point out that he's Steve, because if they hadn't said that, I'd be like, "Oh, is that who he's supposed to be?"
What? It's obviously meant to be like a joke. Like he like shows up and he's like he comes in like in the flames or whatever, and he's like supposed to be like so all epic, but then his name's just Steve.
Yeah, I think that's funny, but at the same time, the rest of it is so bad that it just seems bad.
No, that the joke didn't land. It just fell so flat.
Like I can get behind the joke because I totally love those jokes. Or it's like dark eldritch boss. I'm Steve. So I get it. It's kind of funny, but like
it didn't land.
But the rest of the trailer was so bad that it just was stupid. Why also seriously? Why didn't they just do this movie in an animated style? Like they could have gone fucking like Element Animation and the people who made Minecraft Story Mode and done like an animated movie. I would have watched the shit out of that.
That's a problem I talked about, was that with you have the hyper realism, like trying to hyper realize the Minecraft world, but then
it looked like it was AI.
But it's having the juxtaposition of actual real people, which makes the ultra realistic Minecraft world super uncanny.
I don't get it. Who the fuck thought live action would work for this? Who the fuck went Minecraft? Live action would probably work best.
Okay, I was like, what you said about the AI generated thing too is I was like, because I saw the pictures of like the cube tree props they made, but it all just looks animated in CGI anyway. It doesn't even look like they actually used real props.
But yeah, so
yeah,
and then it's just like I don't know who dressed up those four random people, which I don't even understand why they have those just random ass people that are like, just having Steve isn't gonna work. We need more random ass characters. So they just included these people who like look like they just escaped the 80s, which I mean could very well be the premise, honestly. um, but yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have Alex in it though. That's what I was wondering. Cause I'm like, they didn't show Alex, which is also like kind of the main person. So I don't know if they're gonna have Alex though. But yeah, they were just like, we need characters. All right, just throw some people in there.
It's like okay, and another. So one thing I actually don't have a problem with it, which is surprising because there's a lot I hate about it. But I've heard a lot of people comparing the pink sheep, like general animal animation.
Yeah, why was the sheep pink also?
I mean, well, because there's pink sheep in the game.
I know, but it's such a random. It's like, why is this
I know that
already pink?
The specific. Well, there is a chance to see it.
Okay, but that's such a random fucking. I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, but okay, whatever. But people were saying that like the sheep's animation was like the original Sonic design, and I'm like, I have no problem with the animal design. I was like, there's so much other things wrong with this trailer. This is the least of our concerns, and also it looks fine. I genuinely don't understand what people's problem with it is. It looks fucking fine. It looks like a Minecraft.
Honestly, like,
well,
it looks
I think
weird.
the
animation.
I mean, like, it looks. Because I have so many like. The thing is, I'm so mad about the CGI, but I'm also like, if someone made. Like, if I saw that, like, as a little video on YouTube, not related to a Minecraft movie, but like, it was just, like, some little animation. Like, if they just animated the piglins and they animated, like, that llama or whatever, I'd be like, oh, that's pretty good. Like, that, you know what, I'll give that a like on YouTube. But, like, as a, like, movie production, I'm like, it looks good, but it's the mixture of live action with it that makes it bad.
Yeah.
If they didn't have it live action, if they had the rest animated, I honestly wouldn't mind the style too much.
Like I said,
but the fact that they have these live action people in the middle of it pisses me off.
The hyper-realism juxtaposed to actual real people makes the hyper-realism look uncanny. If they just did it all like animated but hyper-realistic, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, but that'd be a little less strange.
Does anyone else have anything to say about the Minecraft movie before I move on? I pretty much said what I want to say. So
yeah, same.
I think if they actually do it well, it could be okay. Like the live action thing. Like if it looks impressive, I just think the costume department it just looks lackluster.
Indeed. Yeah.
They spent all the budget on designing Jason Momoa's weird ass fucking outfit.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of podcasts, did you hear that Hawk Tua Girl is making a podcast?
Yeah, I know.
And it has the dumbest fucking name. Hawk Tua. Why does this girl think she had 15 minutes of fame and she thinks she's fucking like Morgan Freeman?
See, I was just going to say that. It's like, these days, it's no longer 15 minutes of fame. It's 15 minutes...
I'm the new Chris Pratt because I said Hawk Tua.
It's 15 minutes of fame that is dragged out over the next 15 months.
Like, girl, you are not important. Shut the fuck up.
Nobody cares what you have to fucking say. You said Hawk Tua. And, like, fucking shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Okay, so the other thing, I'm just looking at my notes.
Welch, the Hawk Tour girl is rising to prominence after being featured in a man on the street interview from creators Tim and DTV.
Okay.
What's one move in that man?
Why are you like crazy? Are you just like? Why are you just like Google?
I don't know what's happening.
You don't know about Haktua Girl?
No.
Oh, okay.
She said Haktua spit on that thing, and everyone was like, "What? Yeah, get this
okay.
penis."
Yeah, pretty much. That's TikTok for you. Anyway, did you guys hear that that new tweet from J.K. Rowling?
No, I don't. I don't fucking want to see anything that bitch has.
She said she was reading Dracula, and she said he lives in what, Sylvania? I'm just kidding. Okay. I made that up. Serious look, like he totally believed me.
No, it was like, okay. I mean, who knows what to expect from a fucking crazy bitch anymore? But that's a funny ass joke, but it was ruined by the fact that I actually thought she said that, so my brain went fucking dead. I'm just like, are you fucking serious?
He lives in what, Sylvania?
Transylvania.
Real. Fucking Vampirina is so fucking stupid. She can't even pronounce where she lives correctly. There's this stupid ass show called Vampirina. It's like this dumbass kid show, and in her theme song, she calls it Transylvania, and I'm like, you can't even pronounce where you live correctly.
That's fair.
Okay, so in my notes, I wrote down ancient strip club / pornography. So I guess the idea was, I think me and Ben were talking about this, was like, do you think in like ancient times there was like a guy like in Pompeii or some shit, and he like has a stone slab with like boobies on it, and he's just like sitting on a hole jerking off to it. Do you think they had like ancient pornography, or do you think they had ancient strip clubs? And they like threw like doubloons or shekels or some shit at like
I will be honest with you. I think I've actually seen something about like the equivalent of like a porn in ancient Egypt or like something in ancient civilization.
I mean, like, I know.
I mean, I'm sure like the Greeks love their nudity. I'm sure they could just jerk off to that.
I was just gonna say, is like, listen, I know this is like really like hormonal of me to say, but like, if I was like Michelangelo and I'm like carving some boobies, I'd be like look around, like be like, hold on, give me a sec before I continue. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like we don't talk about that. What were their masturbation rituals back in those times? You know,
masturbation
rituals. What did cavemen do? Like, do you think they like? Do you think like a female like found a rock that was a little too phallic, and she just like?
More importantly, what did they use as fleshlights?
Probably like leaves. Probably leaves and sticks, and they glued them together.
Sticks and stones don't break my bones, and they won't break my boner.
I don't know. So someone go into like a college like history class and raise your hand and ask that question. Be like, okay, listen, I know how they made art and I know how they wrote and they made music. I get all that, but how did they masturbate? I'm genuinely curious.
I mean, it's a strange question, but I will admit it's a good one. I'm not gonna deny that.
I don't know. I think that like, because on one part I feel like depending on teacher you have, they're either gonna get really mad at you and be like, "Get out of my class, you're being inappropriate," or they'll be like, "That's a genuinely good question," and then like answer it, and they'll be legit about it.
Like, yeah, you gotta know your teacher / professor.
Yeah. Yeah, don't ask it to like some cranky old bitch of a teacher.
Yeah, because there is that for professors too. It's like,
yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about was I don't know if you've like seen these videos, but I keep seeing this. But it's like it's like black slang is white slang in reverse.
Yeah, I've seen those.
You haven't seen the black slang is white slang in reverse videos?
Nope.
Okay. So, it's like, wow, she looks really good. She's bad. I'm up for it. I'm down. That was smooth. Yo, that was tough. That's cool. That's hot. Let's roll. Let's bounce. keep the change, empty the register.
Holy cow.
They don't say that last part. I added that on. All right. Well, that was my big joke. That was the joke for the episode.
Good joke, man. We did it.
We did it. We've reached the peak of humanity.
Hey,
no, that's literally.
Hey guys, we did
I came up with that joke, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need to say this on the podcast." And I'm like, Gavin, get on the. I'm like, Ben, we need you on the. We gotta get everyone on the podcast. They gotta hear this hilarious joke that I came up with.
Oh, that's why you got us.
Yeah. I'm sad Gavin couldn't be with us, but he's at the hospital because he broke his boner. It snapped, and so now he's got to be in the hospital. And
did he use a rock or a twig as a flashlight?
Yeah, so he tried to caveman it, and he like took like a mammoth tusk and just shoved it right on there, and he tried to pull it out, and it was like a cartoon, like where they get their head stuck in something, and they like take it out, and it like snapped in half.
No, he pulled it off, and it went like.
And so he flattened it with a frying pan, and his dick was just like a pancake in the middle. It's like some Tom and Jerry shit.
Nah, he grew an extra boner from the from the bump that came off of it.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's why Gavin couldn't join us.
Because he got a dick elongation from a frying pan.
Yeah, he was joking, and it was like that moment in Undertale where it's like it's like the lesser dog, and it just like keeps going. Like, so when you masturbate, every time you stroke, it just gets longer and longer until you got like a 12-meter Rule 34 cock.
Satan's 26-foot cock.
Oh yeah, talk about that.
Okay, so in school we were reading Paradise Lost, and we were talking about how Satan is like gigantic, right? And so Alex was like, what is, I was like, I think in Dante's Inferno it gives like a more, not a specific measurement of how like tall Satan is, but it gives a more
it gives like the America measurements where it's like, oh, he's like 52 hot dogs tall.
No, but but like I don't know. But Alex got like Satan's like estimated height from like a combination of sources, and then did the math to find out how big Satan's dick was, and it was 26 feet long.
Damn.
I'm more concerned about how he came to that conclusion.
I said ask Alex, because I don't know. He's the one who did the math.
I'm like, I need to know what calculations you did to figure that out. Like, girth times width divided by shaft length. The radius of the tip. Like, bruh, like I need to see the like mathematical equation you came up with, like Randy.
Ask Alex. Like, I'm not the one who did it.
The fucking Randy from South Park, like dick equation, the TMI. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't have anything else in my notes. We're fucked for this episode, guys. We ran out of content. I guess this is our last episode. We ran out of things to talk about. We talked about everything in the world, and we did this podcast, and we used up everything. We would have more, but unfortunately...
we never got to Nikocado Avocado.
Yeah. No, because there's nothing to talk about there. Like, there's really nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, all our content... we lost our audience to Distractable. So now we have nothing to talk about.
Nobody listens to Distractable.
Yeah, no one. Yeah. I remember when like Markiplier was talking about like how he wanted he was asking people to like when it first came out to listen to it, and he's like, "Oh, I just need it to be like." He's like, "We need it to be the best podcast ever. We need it to perform better than any other podcast." And then everyone literally made it happen, and he's like, "Dude, I was joking." He's like, "You guys actually did it. What the fuck?"
Yeah. Well,
I still have to listen to it.
What did he promise?
Is he still doing the almost said Oni plays OnlyFans?
No, I think it was just like a one-off thing, like the calendar.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was like continuing to do that or something, or he took a break because of Iron Lung or something, or maybe he did take a break because of Iron Lung. He took like some tasteful nudes covered in blood or something.
I'm very confused. What you're talking about
the Markiplier's
OnlyFans.
Oh,
did you not know about that?
Did not know about that.
Yeah, he said that if people donated because he's doing it for charity. He said he's like, well, I can make money for charity, so he's like, if you guys will donate to an OnlyFans, I'll do it for charity, and everyone did it.
Wait, no, I think it was a result of I think that's what he promised is like if he gets the tops, if Distractable gets the top spot.
That's what it was. If that's what it was. At the top spot, you do OnlyFans. That's what it was. Yeah.
And then people actually did. Okay.
And then he donated, but all the money he made from OnlyFans, he donated to charity though. I thought that was really cool. It's like, you know what? If you're gonna do OnlyFans, then you know I respect him doing it for that at least.
I mean.
Anyway, let's suck Markiplier's dick some more.
I mean, I like. Good.
so he's really handsome.
Well,
and his beard turns me on.
That's not true.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Pretty good beard.
I'm all right.
All right.
I'm not getting into any parasocial relationships today.
Let's sue Markiplier for false advertisement because he doesn't come with a pink mustache in his videos.
Does he still have a profile picture?
And yeah, that's been his profile picture for years. He always has the pink mustache, but I felt lied to because he doesn't actually wear a pink mustache in his videos.
I don't know. I never
actually that's Worf stash.
I never ever pay attention to like YouTubers' profile pictures. Like literally, the only one I know is Jacksepticeye because it's been the same the whole time he's been on YouTube. At least as far as I know, or at least as long as I've been watching him.
Sir, you're
not.
But
I never need to look at it to know it's Jacksepticeye because I just know it's Jacksepticeye.
Sir, you're not allowed to place landmines on the school playground. I know. Shut up, nerd. Ben, do you watch The Boys?
No.
You should watch it. Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. My dad watched it and he said it was okay.
So, okay, no, it's amazing. It's really good.
It's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone. It's really disgusting and gross and vile and absolutely like traumatizing, but it's good.
If you're all of those things like we are, then you're fine.
Oi, Ewy, Homelander took me, killed me wife, and took me bloody son.
I have no idea what you just said, man. That really sucks. Or whatever.
I feel like people describe me as traumatizing all the time, so I think, yeah.
All right. Well,
So Necocado avocado.
Yeah. All right.
There's nothing to talk about there.
All right.
He lost weight.
I didn't even watch the video. I just remember Gavin sent it to me, and my reaction was, "What?"
Well, yeah, he lost 250 pounds without anyone knowing.
Was he just not uploading for like years?
He had a giant backlog of videos for 2 years while he was losing weight.
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, I mean,
badass. You know, and so everyone, I just want you to. This would make me really happy if you could go onto the video where he announces that because in the video, I think he talks about he's like I'm not fat anymore. Now you can't make fun of me or like something like that. So I want everyone to go in the comments and say, "I guess an elephant never forgets" for me.
Christ.
If you could do that, that'd be really great.
Oh.
and I'm gonna go do that right now. All right. Thank you everybody for joining us on this episode of the Council of Goatmen. We'll see you next. What do you want now? I'm trying to end the episode.
Minecraft movie. No,
oh my god, man. All right, Minecraft movie. We haven't talked about that yet. So, dude, it was really bad.
It was really bad. Anyway, see ya. Bye.
What do you mean it was really bad?
That's what you said.
No, but I know. But, like, is there a problem with that?
No. Anyway.
Bye. I'm just trying to get us canceled over here. He's saying the N-word like crazy.
I sent a silent happiness comic in the Discord.
Yeah, I noticed. I was ignoring it I wasn't gonna mention that in the podcast. I was kind of, people are gonna be really confused when I was like, "All right, well, that's our episode," and then the rest of the episode is like 5 minutes more. They're like, "What the fuck? I thought it was over." I got a fucking NAMBLA convention to go to. What? That's what they're thinking. All right, never mind. Clearly, my joke didn't. Never mind. My joke didn't land. It's fine. It's fine.
I can't think of what
it's like. NAMBLA is the people who it's like the people who are like it's okay to touch children or like something like that.
Oh
wow! You really know your viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. A North American man/boy love association. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that joke would have landed better if you had known what NAMBLA was then.
I forgot because it's vile and disgusting.
Sure.
I've never heard of
it. Hey viewers, that's what we think of you. Have fun at your
As
NAMBLA.
Always, fuck you guys.
Especially
fuck
you, Gavin.
Viewers and listeners.
I know you missed this episode and you said you'd watch it. So hi to you, Gavin. I know you have a NAMBLA convention to go to. So tell us in the comments how it went once you watched the episode. All right. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.